Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. This is episode 207 of Skyrim Special Edition. How come you guys are standing out here? The way's open. Wow. Oh, this is a grand hall. And I think, oh, that is Alduin's wall. Hey, Esbern, come on here. We need this to be lit up so we can see what's going on. This looks like that's a Dragonborn. And it looks like he is doing a shout. Power coming out of his mouth, and that must be Alduin up here. And these are the blades. What happened? These guys take their time. Come on in, guys. So this is the main hall. Wow, there are actually chairs still available here. Come on, Esbern, move it. I know you're a little on the old side.
Sure as bones, here it is. Isn't it amazing?
I just want to know how to defeat Alduin. It is, carry on.
Ah, thank you. Excellent. Now, where were we?
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, let's see what we have.
Light those braziers here. Braziers. Light those braziers. Yeah, light those braziers.
Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Toms, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin and his return.
So we're looking for a shout then? Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
No, I have not. The Greybeards might
Probably
know.
right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice.
What do you have against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
The Greybeards may have a point. Power is dangerous.
Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain.
I'd better go see Angier to see what Angier knows about this shout.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history. I know the prophecy by heart. Once all blades knew it. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world. When the brass tower rocks and time is reshaped. When the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles. When the Dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls. When the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the World Eater wakes, and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm gonna look around some more. See what the old blades left for us.
Yes, that's an excellent idea.
Last Dragonborn.
Treasures we might discover.
So that means us. Very likely that means us. And what is this? Oh, that's back to Skyrim. All of these lead back to Skyrim. Okay. What is down here? Huh. Those braziers must be what? Ooh, wow. Nice place actually. So this is the dormitory, and yeah, this is where the members can sleep. Blue robes. Ooh. So some of them were mage casters. Guess most must be melee fighters.
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear.
Okay, so what is our next mission? Talk to Angier? Talk to Angier? Yeah, Angier. Okay. Let's see what he has to say. Ooh, what's this one? The Dragon Bane? What is the Dragon Bane? What's this book? Oh, one-handed weapon to 79. Oh, we just leveled up. Blades shield, potion. Blades gauntlets, blades helmet. Blades boots, blades armor. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's take these. And then we can put them up in our one of our mannequins in our house. And then we can go on to Angier and ask him about okay, so we can go to Angier's from here, I think. Yep, nope. Let's go to High Hrothgar. No, this is Falkreath. Yep, High Hrothgar. Up here. Oh, we still have to go to Riften and then check with Vipir for another 5 lessons in pickpocketing. Unless he stops teaching at level 80, right? Because I think from then on we will have to actually practice practice pickpocketing. Arngier.
Sky. Sky above, voice within.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thu'um resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
Yes, we are ready to search.
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Okay, this is interesting. Tell me about the Greybeards.
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you. The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
I need to learn the shout that you used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Apparently.
Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
So, can you teach me the shout? No.
No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragon Rend holds no place within the way of the voice.
I thought... What's bad about Dragon Rend?
It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
If the shout is lost, how can I defeat Alduin?
But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
Of course.
You weren't ready, you still... But, thanks to the blades, you now have... He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Okay. The robes are pretty cool looking. They're almost like feathers. Or scaled armor. Right? They're like scales, overlapping scales. Or it could be overlapping feathers on a bird. I guess we never joined the Brotherhood of the Shout of the Way. They're just helping us the Dragonborn. But we never became one of their... didn't join their guild. See, if they don't propagate their shout, I don't see any young people. They're all old. If they die, then the shout dies with them. There should be younger people like that. That would be acolytes or apprentices. So that when one of the masters pass on, he can be trained to replace that master.
The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Of course, it's a shout.
Look.
Jeez, that's how powerful their shout is.
Core.
Wow.
I will
they can
grant you
put.
my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Wow, that's a great gift, actually. Can you imagine?
Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Okay, so what shout is this? The throw voice? No. Unrelenting? No. Clear weather, right? I think he said clear weather, something like that. Clear skies, right? Yeah, clear skies. Okay, let us save this here so that in case I again mess it up, we have a restarting point that would not have wasted all the time that we went through, so we don't have to repeat it. Okay. Ooh. Complete. Use. Talk to Paarthurnax. Wow. That goat just got its rear end hit. Whoa, man. Oh, no more, huh? I guess sword would have been better. Huh. Yeah, our one-handed is not as powerful as it was before. Because, yeah, we changed out the one-handed for muffle. But, oh, another goat. Kidding you. Wow, this shout has a very 15 seconds refresh rate. Paarthurnax. Wow, okay. Can you imagine? Yeah, of course. Okay, I guess, wow, we're at the top of the world, even higher than Hrothgar. So there goes our timer. So this would be a good place to cut the episode right here. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you will join me in the next episode. Bye.